Good morning. Time to make the coffee. Today's flavor is coconut caramel vanilla. It's by Donut Cafe from Ollie's. Haven't had that in a while. And it's good. All the coffees are good. I'm not a coffee snob. So today's high temperature is going to be 29, but it does look like it's going to be sunny. And I'm planning on staying home today. Yesterday I went to my mom's. I went and did some shopping for her, and I picked up a few things for me. So I did a little haul, nothing to write home about, but just some basic things, and I found some cool things that I've been looking for as well. So that's always good. I don't know what project I'm going to do today, but I'm going to have to get the downstairs basement bathroom cleaned up a little bit. It's got drywall stuff everywhere, which it's going to get worse before it gets better. But I have my repair guy coming, my contractor, he's coming on Monday, and I'm excited about that. So I ordered my vanity and my sink and a new faucet for the basement. So that'll be one thing off my to-do list. Not that I'm physically doing the labor, but I'm definitely spending the money on it. So then after that, the same contractor eventually, I'm thinking as soon as the weather breaks and gets halfway decent, he'll start on my deck. And my neighbor is having her deck done too. So that'll, he'll be around here for a while. So all right, let's give the coffee a try. I'm still using that acid reducer in the coffee, and the active ingredients, the ingredients in there are calcium carbonate, potassium hydroxide, and magnesium hydroxide. So it's acid tamer, coffee tamer. It's supposed to reduce acids by 90%. So I don't know, I'm doing some other things too, like having yogurt before I have my coffee, and I'm taking some slippery elm just to coat my stomach a little bit before I have coffee. So I'm giving that a try, because I know having coffee on an empty stomach probably isn't the best thing to do when you have stomach issues. So all right, let's give it a try. Cheers. Yeah, that's good. So anyway, that's going to be my day today. I'm going to stay home, get a few things done. The downstairs here is in pretty good shape. Maybe I'll get started on my bedroom a little bit. I don't know yet. I have to sit and relax a little bit, maybe write my morning pages, and do those things before I get going on the physical stuff. So, all right. Well, I will meet you over there at the budget book. Hey, back at the budget book. Well, yesterday I did spend money. Actually, I went to a couple stores and I did pick up a few things. Was running low on yogurt, so I got that. I wanted to get the ingredients to make the sandwich, the Mediterranean veggie sandwich from First Watch. So I picked up ingredients for that. And just some other random things. I had been looking for a basket. I was looking online, and they're pretty expensive. I wanted something nice that I could keep out in my kitchen and put some of my supplements in. So, but I didn't buy anything online. I had a few in my Save for Later Amazon cart. But I found one at Mark's that had a lid, which was what I was looking for, and the size was just right. And I wanted something that looked a little bit tribal. So I found a really nice basket yesterday. And it was only $5.99, so which is much better than, $30 for a basket if you buy it on Amazon. So anyway, if you're interested in seeing what I bought, check out yesterday's video. It was nothing, not a big shop, and I tried to keep what I bought down to a minimum because I shopped for my mom too. So it didn't wear me out to drag all those bags home and put the stuff away. And I actually got everything put away at my mom's house and at my house. So that was a good shopping day. But I do still have some things in my Walmart cart, my online Walmart cart, that I'll get maybe next week. It's not a whole lot, but I'm trying to keep the shopping to a minimum. I'm not doing a no spend, but I'm trying to keep it on the low spend side because, like I said, I have my contractor coming, and my basement is probably going to run me about $1,500. So I ordered the cabinet and the sink and the faucet from Home Depot, and I found a relatively cheap cabinet, and oh my gosh, they are so expensive. You used to get a decent one for, $300 or $400, and now they're $700 and up, so, and it's not even for anything real special. So I just picked one that was, I can't remember exactly how much it was. It was like $400 and some dollars, but it's nice. It's got cabinet drawers and doors, so it should be good. So anyway, that will be coming on Tuesday. The faucets will be coming on Saturday. So by the time my guy is done with the wall and taking everything out, the new cabinet should be here because he'll be here for 2 or 3 days while the drywall dries and, So hopefully that'll be one thing that'll be off the to-do list. And, geez, yep. Unbelievable. The projects I've had here in the house are really big projects and very expensive projects, but I did get excellent prices on everything because I did shop around. So, all right, that's it on my budget chat for today. Okay, it's time to do another reading, Life Lessons by Julia Cameron. So today's day 38, and it's February 7th. So it says, Little one, snowfall quiets the earth. Each flake lands softly to create a blanket of white. Fir trees wear silver coverlets. Birds take shelter. Jackrabbits leave their prints. All the world seems blessed. Your heart grows still. Calm comes to your restless nature. Thy will be done. You pray. So I should read that when it snows and I'm complaining about it, because that gives you a whole different perspective on actually how beautiful the snow is. And it is beautiful. So each snowflake, when they look at it under a microscope, I mean, the pattern on it is absolutely beautiful. It's not just a blob of frozen water. It actually, I mean, you guys know this, has a beautiful pattern to it. And sometimes even when ice freezes on the windows, it makes a pattern. I think most things in life are a pattern. They all aren't just a big smush of stuff put together. Everything has a pattern. We have a pattern, the animals have a pattern, your DNA has a pattern. So it's really amazing when you think about it. And to think that all this came about just randomly, that does not even make sense. So in my world, there's a creator. And there's so much, most of the things we don't even have a clue about. We think we're really smart, but most things we just really don't even have an idea or a clue. So maybe someday we'll evolve into beings that know enough about the universe and also about the micro world. We keep finding smaller and smaller particles and bigger planets and galaxies, and it's so fascinating. It really is. So anyway, yeah, I should read that passage when I'm not happy that it's snowing, and just sort of sit back and breathe, maybe even just watch it snow, watch it cover the earth. So I guess what I'm trying to say is most things in life are about your perspective and how you view things, whether that's another person or an animal or the snow or anything. It's all in your perspective and how you take things in to yourself that makes all the difference in the world. That's what I think. Let me know what you think. So sometimes when you're not liking something, try and change your perspective on it and see if that doesn't make you feel better. So, all right, well, I'm going to go finish my coffee and write some morning pages and see what the rest of the day brings. You never know. I hope it's a good day, and I hope it's a good day for you as well. Right, well, time for some stomach tea. Cheers. It's actually pretty good. It's a couple different kinds and some chamomile, and I add some extra fennel to it. So today wasn't a super productive day. I started cleaning up some of the things in my bedroom, and now I got them in they're kind of like totes, but they're out of cloth. So they need to go in the attic because it's not stuff that I want to get rid of. It's perfectly good bedding that I can use to maybe when I want to switch things up, then I can take that out and I won't have to buy a lot of new things. But I do have a bag going for the dog donation place and a set of really old sheets that are kind of not the best anymore, and I figured I could donate those to the dog shelter because they cut them up and use them as rags. And I have some blankets that I want to send there, and then I also started a bag of things for the donation. I have some curtains and just, random things that I know I'll never use again, and that's fine. So that stuff needs to leave the house, and the other stuff needs to be organized and put away. And it's not something that I want to put in my linen closet right now because that's full. So it's like overflow that I'm going to put up in the attic. So another thing I did today, I trimmed my hair because it was just kind of looking really blah. And I'm trying to decide if I want a little bang or if I just want to have it more, not one length, but, sort of, just sort of feathered around my face a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. So I did that too. So today wasn't a real good stomach day. It had a lot of reflux. So I've started doing some research into the brain-gut connection, and it's all connected with the vagus nerve. Now, the vagus nerve really monitors your digestion, and I knew it did, but I didn't realize it did all the things that it does. So there were certain things that I looked up that if your vagus nerve is not functioning properly for whatever reason, inflammation or, whatever, there's certain supplements that you can take. One is it's the tree of life fruit. I forget the name of it. And another one I think is konjac. That's good for it. And also certain exercises can strengthen the nerve center. And one of those exercises is Tai Chi and, of course, yoga. So I've been talking about Tai Chi now for forever. And I think there's free lessons on YouTube where you can do Tai Chi along with them. I know there's stuff that you can pay for online, but I'm too cheap for that. I want something free. So especially when I don't know if I'm going to keep it up. But I do want to look further into that and see. And then I want to look for a practitioner that has a little bit of experience with something like that, because your regular doctors and things like that, they're kind of clueless with anything that's out of the ordinary. You do this test, you do that test, and they don't even look at that. But all the research and reading that I've been doing, it makes total sense, and all the symptoms that I have, I can check off every single one of them. So if you have problems with your gut, do your own research and look into that and see if maybe that might not be the problem. Now, I don't know for sure if that's my issue, but it certainly sounds like it, because, the vagus nerve, sometimes depending on what's going on inside my gut anyway, I can get heart palpitations from it, which is really scary. And I've taken myself to the ER a couple times. Last time my grandson took me. And, you kind of wonder, am I having a heart issue or what is it? But they determined that it was from the reflux. So it all kind of ties together, and it makes perfect sense to me. So please do your own research. I'm not a practitioner. I'm not a doctor. I'm not advising anybody to do anything or take anything. You have to do your own research. Talk to your doctor about it and see if maybe they might know something about it. Mine have not brought anything up about the vagus nerve at all. Even with all the tests I've had done that, well, that's okay, and that's okay, and that's okay, but obviously there is something that is not okay. And I don't even know, after reading all this, I don't even know if it's that much food related with me, because I can eat something one day and I'm perfectly fine eating it, and then I can eat it the next day and I'm not perfectly fine. So, and I've had tests done, sensitivity tests, was a blood test, and you can take those tests online too. I'm sure there's different companies where you do a finger prick and you send in a blood sample, and then they test your blood for certain antibodies, I guess. Well, anyway, certain sensitivities, and I'm not really sensitive to anything but, well, I was sensitive to yeast and cranberries, but it wasn't like over-the-top sensitive. So, and yeast is in everything. If you read the back you know, the ingredients. It's in everything. It's like sugar. They stick that in everything too, because it gives a good taste to the food. So anyway, I'm going to do further research into that and see what I can come up with. And then, like I said, I'm going to see if I can't find a practitioner or a dietitian or somebody, whoever deals with this, maybe a neurologist. I don't know. I have to do further research. So anyway, that was my day. I did get a little bit done, nothing to write home about, nothing finished, but at least it was a step in the right direction. So, all right, my friends, that's all I have for you today. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you, and I'll see you next time.
If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. It helps my channel grow. Don't forget to share, and thanks for watching.